Although yoga encourages overall health and wellness, and the techniques demonstrated within this program are designed for people of all skill levels, consult your physician before beginning any new exercise program.
Hi, welcome to Mind Body. I'm Susan Foxley, a certified life coach and a registered yoga instructor. I help people live healthier, happier lives. And here's the key. Fitness is not just physical. It's emotional, mental, even spiritual for some people. It's about happiness and health, mind and body. Let's get started. Today the topic is actively ignore. Focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. Today we're going to just do some beautiful action exercises, rising above our circumstances. We're going to start in Tadasana, and we have Chris today and Roger joining us. Go ahead and grab your mat at home and big toes touching. And if you're a little wobbly at home in Tadasana, mountain pose, feel free to bring your feet a little wider if you'd like, hip distance. Otherwise, bring your big toes together. Spread your toes. Lift and spread all of your toes off your mat. And then go ahead and lift your kneecaps up. Zip the pubic bone towards your belly button into the spine. Squeeze your outer hips in, please. Lift your heart. Shoulders back. Shoulder blades sliding down your back. Lift your occipital ridge, the base of your skull up. Lift the crown of your head. Take a big inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. Out through the mouth. One more inhale. And exhale. Really nice. And then as you ground your feet, please open up your arms. Bring your thumbs away from each other, the pinkies away from each other, and go ahead and bring your knuckles on the crown of the head. Rest your knuckles onto the crown of the head, elbows back slightly, and straighten your elbows and look up. Reach up, lift your back ribs, lift your side ribs, floating ribs moving down as your back ribs lift. Really nice. Let's just twist to the right. Just a gentle twist. Really nice, Chris. Back to center. And twist the other way, please. Really nice, Roger. And then back to center. Look up as you ground your feet. Look up, stretch up. Really nice. And then hands at your heart, please. The thighs slightly roll in. Internally rotate your thighs. Thighs moving back as you spread and lift your toes. Belly button into the spine, lift your heart. Lift the crown of the head. Open up your arms again to spread your lungs. Open up your arms. Interlace your fingertips the opposite way of what you naturally do and rest your knuckles on the crown of the head. Really nice. Spread your toes, lift your kneecaps, belly button in, straighten your arms, look up. Stretch your wrists. So from your heels to your hands, get as much space as you can. Hips to heels go down. Hips to hands go up. Really nice. Let's twist to the left. Back to center. Let's twist to the right. Back to center. Look up, stretch up. Gorgeous. Hands in prayer. Grounding your right foot and your left foot. Really nice. Samastatihi means sameness between your right foot and your left foot. Find the same energy and same weight in your right foot as well as your left foot. As you bring the belly button into the spine, bring your feet hip distance apart, please. And go ahead and inhale up with your arms onto your tippy toes. Inhale up. Reach up, stretch up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Reach up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Really nice. Interlace the thumbs, and your fingertips are right about shoulder width apart. Feet hip distance apart. This is really difficult. It looks really easy, but I wobble a lot in this pose. Come onto your tippy toes. Lift through the crown and twist your hands to the right. Lift and twist. Lift and twist. It looks easier than it is. It's a really tricky balancing pose. Come back to center, please. Relax your arms by your sides. Belly button, interlace the thumbs the opposite way. Reach your arms up. Straight elbows, fingertips. Come onto your tippy toes. Spread your fingertips and twist to the left. Really nice. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Very challenging. And then come back to center, please. Relax your arms by your sides. Come up to the top of the mat, big toes touching. And if it's hard for you to balance here, feel free to give a little distance between your feet. Grounding your right foot, grounding your left foot. Really nice. Stretch your arms up, look up, reaching up. And you can have your hands shoulder width apart or your hands together. There's no right or wrong, whatever feels good to you. And then exhale down, bend your knees to get your hands to the floor, please. And left foot back. Go into a nice yummy lunge. Ground your right foot and your left foot. And then from here you can either stay on your left fingertips or ground your left hand, yogi's choice. Reach your right hand up and look up at your thumb. And twist. Really nice, Chris. Grounding that left hand and reaching your right hand even higher. Bringing the hand back down, please. And from here we're going to go into warrior one. So first ground your back heel. Hands to your waist. Keep the right knee bent. Really nice. Left arm forward. Stay there to almost square the hips. You don't want them perfectly squared, but you do want your left hip moving forward as the right hip drops down. Go ahead and interlace the thumbs and reach your arms behind your ears. Really nice. Ground the right foot. Ground the left foot, please. Lift your back ribs and your side ribs, and let's look up. The topic is actively ignoring. Think greater than the circumstances that are showing up in your life. I love actively ignoring. When my son was acting out, I was a single mom and my son was acting out, I would not give him an audience. I would actively ignore because I understood what I focus on grows. If I focus on the negative behavior, it grows. If I focus on the positive behavior, it grows. So actively ignore what you don't want and focus on what you do want. Ground your right foot, ground your left foot, and look up, look higher, think greater, be greater, do greater. Hands in prayer. Go right to plank, please. Hold plank position, long inhalations and long exhalations. We've all heard of the power of positive thinking. The power of positive thinking. Think greater, be greater, do greater. Go ahead and come onto your knees, please. And go ahead and interlace your fingertips and come into elbow plank. And from here, straighten your legs. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. This is really good for the abdominals. Really good for the abdominals. It strengthens the whole body. Gorgeous. And then gently come on down and let's do those cobras where the fingertips are facing each other and elbows out, and do a little bit of some cobras here looking up. And slowly come on down and look up and come on down and come on up and just look over to the right. Back to center, please, and to the left, and back to center. Come on down and fly your arms back and lift your legs. Sparkle the fingers, sparkle the toes. Really nice. And regular cobra, relax your legs. Upward cobra and child's pose. And let go. Really nice, Roger. Really nice, Chris. Breathing deeply. And you can see Roger has his arms resting by his side, which I love. It can really quiet down the mind and relax your shoulders. Beautiful. And then crawl your arms forward, please. Come onto your hands and knees. And left foot forward, please. And straighten your back leg. Lift your heart. Ground your left foot, ground your right toes, lengthening your heart. From here, you can stay on your right fingertips if you want, or ground your right hand and reach your left hand up and do a twist. Really nice. Look up at your thumb. Again, actively ignoring, focusing on what you do want. If you keep on focusing where you are, you'll keep getting what you get. Plug into your GPS system a different location if you don't like the one you're at. Go ahead and bring the hand back down. Look straight ahead. Ground your back heel. Hands to your waist. Really nice. And bring your right arm forward. Really nice. And then interlace the thumbs the opposite way and bring your arms behind your ears. And just bend a little deeper. And go ahead and lift your back ribs and your side ribs. Really grounding your left foot and your right foot. And arms behind your ears. And really lengthen those arms up as you ground your feet. Beautiful. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Hands at your heart, please. Go right to plank. Hold plank position. Straight elbows, grounding the thumb, index, middle ring, and pinky fingers, please. Belly button in. Bring your knees down. Come onto your elbows, elbow plank. And straighten your legs. Really nice. Let's do some breath of fire here. Really nice. So good for the digestive system. Regular cobra, fingertips forward, reach up into cobra, and child's pose. And relax. Relax your forehead, your cheeks, your jaw. Let your shoulders melt. Relax your upper arms, your forearms, hands and fingers. Let your torso drop onto your thighs and your thighs drop down onto your shins and calves. Stretching the tops of the feet. Really nice, Chris. Really nice, Roger. And if you're following along at home, really nice. Stretch your arms forward. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Come onto your hands and knees, please. And right foot forward between your hands. And straighten your back leg. Look straight ahead. Ground your left hand and bring your right hand up to the sky. And look up. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Bringing the crown away from the left heel and the left heel away from the crown. Get really long. And as you look up, think greater. I raised my son by a book I heard of called Catch 'em Being Good. Catch 'em being good. Catch your friends being good. Catch yourself being good. Catch your co-workers being good. Dr. John Gottman did a study on happy marriages, and they found that the most successful marriages after 20 years were the ones that had 5 positives for every 1 negative. So I choose to do 5 positives for every 1 negative towards myself, towards my son, towards my husband. Bring your hand back down. Look straight ahead. Master positivity. Ground your back heel. Hands to your waist. Bend your right knee and left arm forward. And then interlace the thumbs and go up. You can't have negative thoughts and positive results. I'll say that again. You can't have negative thoughts and positive results. Positive thoughts go into positive feelings. Positive feelings go into positive actions. And positive actions go into wonderful results. Look up. Look up. Think greater. Think greater. Be greater. Have greater thoughts. Actively ignore what you don't want and focus on what you do want. Plug into your GPS system where you want to go. If you keep focusing on where you are, you'll keep getting what you get. So plug into your GPS system a new reality, a new location. Look great, look higher, look higher. Hands at your heart, come right into plank. Hold plank position, really nice. Gorgeous, straightening your arms, straightening your legs. Energetically, as you ground your hands, push your hands away from each other to create width in your clavicles and width, space between your scapulas. Really nice. Come onto your knees and elbow plank again. And straighten your legs. Breathe deeply. You've all heard the saying, turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. I love that saying. Remember, what we focus on grows. If we focus on the negative, that grows. If we focus on the positive, that grows. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And slowly come on down and come into upward cobra. And child's pose. And relax your forehead. Relax your jaw, your tongue, your throat. Let your torso drop onto your thighs and your thighs drop onto your shins and calves. Stretching your feet. Long inhalations and long exhalations in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Stretch your arms forward. Come onto your hands and knees. And left foot forward, please. Look straight ahead. Straighten your back leg, please. Stretch your heart forward. Ground your right hand and bring your left hand up. Looking up at your thumb. And again, really ground your left foot and your right toes and lengthen the crown away from that back heel. Really nice. Reaching that hand up to the heavens. Remember to think greater. Be greater. Do greater. Bring the hand back down, please. Ground your back heel. Hands to your hips, please. Bring your right arm forward. And then here, interlace the thumbs and bring your arms behind your ears. And stay there. Ground your left foot. Ground your right foot. And lift. When my son was young, I hired a therapist to come to my house once a week after he lost his father, because I wanted to learn how to parent better as a single mother, as a widow in my 30s. And Debbie Green was a therapist that came to my house, and she's the one who taught me actively ignore. And as soon as I actively ignored the things I didn't like or the behaviors in my son and focused on the positive, my life completely changed. Actively ignore what you don't want and watch the negative fall away. Focus on what you do want. It's the law of attraction. Focus on what you do want. The power of positive thinking. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And just look up. Remember to think higher. Think higher thoughts. Think greater feelings. Hands in prayer. Come right to plank. Really nice. Spread your fingers. Elbows nice and straight. Belly button in. Gorgeous. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Like the old saying my mother used to say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. I love that. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Come onto your knees. Come into elbow plank and straighten your legs. Gorgeous. Belly button into the spine. Really nice. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Let's do breath of fire again. Come on down. And let's do a cobra with the fingertips straight ahead. Really nice. Look up. And child's pose. Stretch your arms forward. Really actively child's pose here. Come onto your hands and knees for the last downward dog today. Spread your fingers wide. Gorgeous. Bringing the thighs away from you. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Beautiful work. Nice work, Chris. Nice work, Roger. And if you followed along at home, really nice. This is a very challenging sequence that we did today. Come on to a seated position, legs out in front of you. And from here, let's just go ahead and reach up, look up. Ground your right leg, ground your left leg. Look up to your thumbs, please, and come forward. If you need to bend your knees to grab your feet, that's okay too. Always honor yourself. There's nothing wrong with using a belt or bending your knees. Go ahead and honor what you need to do to take care of you. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And slowly and carefully come on up and just hug your right knee. And when you hug your right knee, get really tall. Ground your left leg and hug your right knee and lift through the crown of the head, please. Root to rebound. Ground your right foot, ground your left leg, and lift the crown. As you stamp that right foot into the earth, let the crown of your head get higher and higher. Go ahead and open that knee out to the side, please, and twist to the left. Lift and twist. Look over your left shoulder. Beautiful. And then come back to center. Interlace your thumbs. Look up. Gorgeous. And then come on down. And if you need a belt, go ahead and use a belt and lengthen over that leg. Always going back to your inhales. Inhaling peace and exhaling stress. Inhaling love. Exhaling worry. Inhaling joy. Exhaling complaining. Inhaling harmony. Exhaling chaos. Go ahead and just let go, going back to your breath. Always returning back to your inhales and your exhales, and come on up, please, and bring your right knee up. Straighten that leg, please, and hug your left. And give that knee a big hug. Iron your right leg into the earth and hug. Stamp that left foot into the earth so you can lift the crown of the head even higher. Iron your right leg into the earth. Everything touching the earth, root to rebound. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Beautiful. And then open that knee up and let's twist over to the right. Lift and twist. Lift and twist. Lift and twist. Beautiful. And interlace the thumbs the opposite way. Reach up. Look up. Really nice. And then slowly come forward. And then go ahead and inhale peace. Exhale worry. Inhale now. Exhale tomorrow. Inhale back to now. Exhale yesterday. Inhale now. Exhale what you want to let go of. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Come back up, please. And bring the knee back up. Straighten your legs. Reach up to the sky. Look up. Look up. And slowly come on down. Come forward. Go back to your inhales and your exhales. Go back to your inhales and your exhales. Go back to your inhales and your exhales. Really nice. And then from here, just go ahead and lie down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And then from here, bring your feet, please, hip distance apart and knees bent. And we're going to go right into bridge pose. Bring your feet hip distance, plant your feet on the ground, interlace the thumbs over your head, and your arms are resting behind your head. And just lift your buttocks up and bring your knees away from your fingertips and your fingertips away from your knees. Tailbone in. Really stretch. So from hips to knees, move away from your face. Really nice. And then slowly, as you rest your buttocks on the floor, bring your arms down by your sides. And then inhale back up, arms back up. Cross the thumbs the opposite way. Lift, lift, lift your tailbone. Knees away from your face. Tailbone in, really nice. Arms over your head. And slowly bring your buttocks down and your arms down. And then again, reach up. Go higher. Think higher. Be greater. Ground your right foot and ground your left foot. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Press the right foot and the left foot into the earth as you lift your tailbone even a little higher, please. And then slowly come on down and hug your knees into your chest. And then from here, make cactus arms where the elbows are bent to the side and just bring both knees out to the right and look over the left. And just do a little bit of a gentle twist here. Look over your left shoulder and breathing deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And then bring your knees back to center, please. And bring the knees over to the left and look over the right. Remember to actively ignore what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. Remember to plug into your GPS system where you want to go. And if you keep focusing on where you are, you'll keep getting what you get. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And slowly back to center and hug your knees into your chest. And I wrote a blog called What You Seek, You Find. What you seek, you find. So if you look at what's wrong about someone, what's wrong will keep showing up. Go ahead and stretch out your legs for Shavasana, palms open to the sky. And if you focus on someone's illness, that'll grow. If you focus on someone's wellness, that will grow. So rest in Shavasana. And go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and move Chris's arms a little bit away from her body so she has a beautiful, nice, wide, gorgeous Shavasana. And shoulders away from your ears, gorgeous, and really relax there. Gorgeous, really nice work, Chris. Really nice work, Roger. And then go ahead and just let your eyes sink deeply into their sockets like two lotus flowers floating in two cool pools of water. And just maybe imagine yourself resting by the beautiful waves underneath an umbrella on a towel, listening to the waves, watching the clouds float by, sinking into the breeze, the birds, the blue, the boats. And just let the light move down around your crown to your cheeks and jaw. And just relax and dream and drift and drop, listening to the waves as the light moves down around your shoulders, your upper arms, your forearms, your hands and fingers. And just let the light move down, down, down around your heart, your belly, your buttocks, your legs, your feet and toes. Just listening to the waves, the breeze, the birds, the boats, the blue. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, fitness is not just physical, it's mind and body. I'm Susan Foxley, and you can learn more about my books, my workshops, and life coaching at susanfoxley.com. And one more thing. Always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.